and welcome to SignalRock, where we trade crypto, we invest in crypto. So today we're going to go through our trades from yesterday, and then a bit later on we're going to move on to the signals for the day and see what else is setting up ready to trade or invest. There's two things we're looking at here. We are trading crypto because it's important you get in at the right time, and it's important you get out at the right time, but also we are investing in certain tokens for more of a long-term hold, really, so we can maximize the gains on that particular token. So the first one on the chart at the moment is Litecoin USD. Okay, so we've hit target. We called this yesterday. We've already hit target of 50% of our profits, and as you can see, Litecoin against the dollar has broken the target and continued going up at the moment. So we are 50% out already, and we have 50% remaining as a more of a possible longer term investment, because if the price of Litecoin does go up to here again, or will it go higher? Remember, we've got in right down here actually. So I'm expecting, think about where Litecoin has been before. If we get this crypto bull run, look, we're right down here, right down at the bottom of this level. It could go lower, don't get me wrong, and that could happen. However, I'm expecting possible. Remember, this is a daily chart, so it's right back in April 24, when we saw these highs up of $112. So could we get up here again? Who knows? But if we're out of this trade now of half of it, so let's leave the remaining half and trade it higher and just keep an eye on it. Okay, so Chainlink, that is another one that we took yesterday. Okay, so Link, looking at Link against the Bitcoin, it's obviously up on Bitcoin, because that's what we did yesterday. We exchanged some Bitcoin for some Link. So yeah, I'm going to hold that one for the moment. So that's Link. So Link against the dollar. Okay. So what I'll do with this is, let's just set a take profit on that one. So I'm going to go in for this line here, and that's my profit on Link against the dollar. So I'll exchange that for dollar once we hit that target. Now I'll set the take profit and the stop loss up afterwards. So I'm going to be looking at maybe locking in some profit at break even. So what I think I'll do is we lock in the profit. Maybe we'll switch it back to Bitcoin, depending on the Bitcoin chart. So that's Link against Ethereum. Let's put on the daily. Okay. So Link against Bitcoin. Now the big question is, what's going to go first, Bitcoin, Ethereum, or Link? So it might be an idea to switch back to Bitcoin. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to set a take profit on just a manual take profit on there for Bitcoin. So basically, if the price of Link hits this one first, I'll exchange it back to Bitcoin. If it hits the dollar target first, I'll exchange it back to dollars. So that's my strategy there. TRX is another one we bought. So TRX, Tron. Okay. So let's look at Tron against, that's Tron, TRX. Okay, so Tron against Bitcoin. Don't want to be selling that for Bitcoin at this point. Okay, so again, let's look at, I think what I'll do, I'll set a take profit 50% of the holdings there for just a bit below the peak from before. So what we'll do, because if it breaks this level, I want to still be in. Okay, and I still want to be in because you might see, we might see this happen, or we might see this happen. You never know, but I will lock in at break even. So I need to work out where I bought that TRX. Okay, so that's my strategy there. Okay, so remember that's 50% sell profit at this level here. And then see what happens, see whether it bounces off this high, which will be here, and reduce in price again, or whether it breaks through, and then if it breaks through, then it's more likely to rally and go a lot higher. Now, we've also got to remember as well, the dollar at the moment is probably going to get stronger throughout the month of October. So we might see a stronger dollar over the next few weeks, really. Non-farm payroll at the end of the week as well, which obviously is going to affect everything across the board. Anything that's linked to the dollar, when I say across the board. Okay, so let's go through the calls for today, or the trades coming up, the potentials. Right, so we're going to start with the hourly chart. Okay, so we've got XRP against the dollar. So we've got a live trade setting up for 13 minutes. So XRP. Okay, so let's go back over here. So that's Ripple, XRP. Okay, so on the hourly chart, we're going to be buying Ripple. Okay, now our stop loss is 0.61 and 0.633. Okay, so short trade here, not as in a short trade, it's like a small trade, I mean. Right, so I will be buying on the close of this bar. Okay, which is in 12 minutes. And I will be .618. Okay, so that's where my stop loss is going to go. this is where my 0.6333, that's where my take profit is. I actually adjust that take profit. I think it makes more sense to trade up to around here. Okay, so that's my take profit, 0.6505. If the signal is still there on the close of the bar, so that's XRP buy. Okay, right, next we have nothing else on the hourly, so I'm going to look and see what could possibly be setting up on the 4 hourly. Actually, we have another one, Dodge. Dogecoin's a buy. Looking really at okay, it's not the right exchange, it's not Pepperstone, but that's fine, just for the moment. So Dodge, you see, I look at that and I'm not convinced. To me, okay, I've got a signal over there, but that's dog. I thought the chart looked a little bit different. Right, so let's find Dodge. Okay, so Dodge, here we go. Right, that's a bit more like it. There we are. There's a little dog there. Got the right one this time. So, it's given me, SignalRock has given me a stop loss at 0.1165, 0.1165, and a take profit of 0.1205. Okay. Don't think I'm going to take that one myself, but it's a signal, so it's a valid buy. Okay, so next on the list. Okay, so we've got Neo. Actually, let's go for XLM. Okay. So again, I'm getting lots of buy signals on the hourly chart. Okay, so Stellar Lumens. This is looking a little bit better actually than Dodge. Now, it's given me a stop loss at 0.994, 0.0994. It's given me a take profit at 0.1018, 1018. Okay, I like that better because it's given me a take profit which is bigger than the stop loss. So the risk to reward ratio is better. So you imagine if we had lots of trades where the stop loss is bigger than the take profit, then potentially we're going to be in a loss. So it's better. I prefer a bit more of a better risk to reward ratio. I mean, ideally you want to be risking 1 and winning 3, or winning 5, obviously. But the bigger the risk to reward ratio, the less success you will have on the trades. Okay, so I'm going to take this one on the hour. Again, in 5 minutes time. Okay, so I've got an EOS, which is a potential short trade. Okay, so that one's setting up for a short. Very tight stop on here, so the risk to reward could be very, very good. So it's just above 0.523. Okay, and then your take profit is 0.5195, 5195. Okay. So you see the gap between the price at the moment and the stop loss is smaller than the gap between the price and the take profit. Okay, so I'm going to be going in. Okay. So I've got a couple of trades there that I'm going to take, Stellar and Ripple, and I'm going to leave it at that for the moment. Okay, so please join me in the next session, and we'll get an update on where we are with the current trades that are running, what we've done, whether we've made a profit, whether we've made a loss. So looking forward to joining you, or I should say, I'm looking forward to you joining me on the next session. I'll see you then.